Hello and welcome to day 16 of our January Challenge 2023, and we are starting on our third and final piece for the month today. The way it's going to go from here to the end of the month is we're going to do 2 teaching days followed by a rest or catch-up day. 2 teaching days, rest, catch-up. So we're going to take it a bit more gently in that sense, so plenty of opportunity to keep on top of this piece. Okay, and we'll culminate with a live Zoom on Monday the 30th of January, so that will be our final day. This is a fabulous piece. It's called The Moving House Rag. It's by the wonderful Tamsin Dearnley, and I can't wait to share it with you. I'm going to play it through for you first before we're looking at what we're doing today. It has a lot of repeats in, so don't be put off by the length of it, because it's only actually 2 sheets of paper in front of me, 2 sides. So here we go. Definitely want to be smiling as we play this. Okay, here we go. Isn't that fun? Okay, so it's going to be something to really get into the feel of, really get into the groove of. We are going to start, there's actually an introduction, but we're going to not learn that today. We're going to start with where the tune proper starts, okay? And we're actually going to get all the way through the first iteration of the tune, and then we'll go back and put the introduction before it. So we're effectively starting in the 5th full bar of the piece, and it's marked up lively with humour, mezzo piano, so not too loud. Notice both hands are up in treble clef. At this point in time, we need to just have normal levers for C major, and then the addition of the F and the D, an octave and a tiny bit above middle C. Just those D sharp and F sharp there, okay? So I'm going to start with the left hand. Left hand is on middle C because it's in treble clef. 3rd finger on the C, thumb on the G. And we're doing a lovely sort of ostinato type. 3, 1, 2. So those are the notes that belong to a triad, C, E, G, but we have 3 on. I'll show you through the strings for a moment. We play finger 3, then we can put our finger 2 on there. Then our thumb comes back, then our finger 3 comes down to it. And it's nice to put a bit of a motion. It's nice to have a little bit of rotation in that. We have 2 bars of that, so in the left hand. Then we're going to bring our finger 3 to the black F, and come up and do the same pattern but on F. F, C, A, and then I'd reach an octave and then bring my thumb to the G, then reach an octave, play the thumb G, go back on that G, play finger 4 G and come back here. Okay, but all in your left hand. I was just showing it you through the strings. Should we try that together? So we've got 2 bars of C, G, E, G, 2 bars of that before we take that same pattern up to an F triad instead. And then we reach the octave, bring it down to a G, reach the octave and come back. Okay, so let's do it in time together. Okay, so lovely relaxed shoulders, elbow nicely out, hand near the middle of the string, lovely high thumbs. 1, 2, 3, 4, C. Good, bit of rotation. Coming to the F. Reach the octave, G, octave. Okay, so you can work on that. The top hand, I would like to start with a thumb on that E. Okay, this is an octave and a bit above middle C. Thumb on the E, 3rd finger on the D, which is sharpened already, don't need to add anything. And we play the E, then we're going to bring finger 2 onto the E and thumb onto the G, and we play 3, 2, 1. Which, I beg your pardon, shouldn't be sharp. Mine is sharp from earlier. Okay, so E, D, E, G. We'll just try that together. 3 and 4 and 1, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're then going back onto that same 3 and 2 notes, the D and the E, but our thumb's moving up 1 to an A. We play 3, 2, 1 again, but we're going to continue on. So we play 3, 2, then get your 3 back on the D, 2 back on the E, thumb back to the G again, and then back to the D, and you can have finger 2 on, bit longer to wait, E, thumb up to the A. Okay, so not stressing too much about the timing of that for a moment. We're only playing E, D, E, G or D, E, A. The only move is in that thumb once we've played that first note. E, D, E, G, D, E, A, D, E, G, D, E, A. Okay, so let's try that in time together, just as far as there. So this is the first 2 bars and a bit. Okay, just think in quavers for the moment, and that will help you with the timing on it. Okay, so 3 and 4 and E, D, E, G, wait, D, E, A, D, E, G, D, wait, E, wait, A. Okay, try that again. So thumb on the E, 3rd finger on the D. Okay, let your shoulders come down. 3 and 4 and. Okay, as I'm doing this, I'm gently sort of tapping my foot, or you can just move your toes inside your shoe, just to sort of, and that's going at sort of quaver thing for me. Should we try that again? So just being mindful of when to hold on. 3 and 4 and. Wait. Wait. Excellent. Now, the nice thing is that in those wait places, the left hand is actually playing. Okay, so let's look at those 2 bars, because that nicely fits with the left hand not having to think about moving, and try them together. And then you'll see that in the wait, your left hand has something happening. So then something's happening on every quaver. And then it doesn't need to become a timing worry, but just, oh, something's happening on every quaver and it's just keeping track of which. Okay, so really, really slowly for a second, just to grasp it. Okay, we're going to go da, 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 da. Okay, we're going to do that speed with the right notes. Okay, 3 and 4 together. Left, right, together. Together. Left, right, left, right. Okay, should we try that again? I think I played a few interesting notes in there as well. Okay, 3 and 4 and left. Well done. That will be a really valuable bit to go over and over. And then you gradually speed it up and gradually speed it up. We might do that in the play along. Okay, so going back into that right hand, we've just played the high A at the end of the second full bar. We're going to move our finger 3 onto the G, our finger 2 on the A, our thumb up on the D, and we're going to play 3, 2, and then we're going to slide our thumb to the C, and then we're going to put fingers 2 back on the A and the G and play 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so we have 3 and 2 on the G and the A. The thumb starts on the D, so it starts on that slightly bigger stretch. Then we slide it to the C and add the fingers 3 and 2 back where they were on the A and the G. We play the C, play the A, have a breath, play the G. Okay, so if we do that a bit more in time and together, my count I'm going to give you is 4 and 1, da, da. Okay, so we'll do that together. 4 and 1. Slide, wait, G. Okay, try that again. Ready? 4 and 1. And. Well done. Excellent. Okay. If we put the left hand under that, so put your right hand back on, the left hand's moved up to the F triad area. So F, C, A, and then it's going to reach the octave. Thumb's going to come down to the G. We're going to reach the octave again. Now, by the time it's doing that move to the G, there's nothing else happening in the top hand. So you've got the space to focus on that. Okay. So we're going to start with the left hand on F and C. The right hand is on this G, A, D, thumb slide, C. It's up there. The left hand is going to play its F. The right hand is going to start its notes. Then they land together on the C and the A. Thumb slides to the C in the top hand, A in the left hand. Then we have the right A, left thumb, right G, and then we're on to the C. G in the bass. Okay? So that's talked through. Let's play it now. F and C in the left, nice and high, but try and allow the shoulders to drop down. As we reach up, it can be really tempting to get that shoulder climb. So let that be nice and low. Ready? So 4 and left, right. Lots of time in this speed, we're just doing that part. Okay, so let's try that one more time. F and C in the left, G, A and D in the right. Okay, I'll give you a bit longer counting. 3 and 4 and. Done. Okay, so you can work on that section a lot as well, and then you can work on blending them together, which you can then try doing along to the play along video. So join me on there. What we'll do is we'll keep it really steady and then build it up, notch it up in speed. Try even at this moment to remember to smile, and before you disappear, another little hint that will really help you later on. I would like you, having just practiced that there, to add an F and a D around middle C and do everything down the octave, because later on we play this all again but down the octave, and I'm not going to give you a teaching day on that per se. Okay, so whereas you were on middle C and G, take that down the octave and bring the right hand down to E, D in the middle. Okay. When you do that, and you've added the D and the F here, you need to take the D and the F off up here just to make it clearer in your head. and then you don't have that issue I just had of needing to change anything, because you don't need to change anything in the middle of that line at all. Hoping that's making sense. My cat's just come in to say hello. I'll see you on the play along video. Well done.